Hey, I'm Bear. This is Bear's Butt Rub. And today we're going to show you how we prepare baby back ribs, how we prepare them, how we cook them using Bear's Butt Rub. Last video we had was on cooking pork butt, and I failed to mention in that video the sodium content with Bear's Butt Rub is 4%. I've seen some of the people that advertise low sodium and they're 5% or above. Some of your leading seasonings nowadays, I've seen as much as 15%. So I just want to let y'all know that. Baby back ribs is one of my favorite to cook. I'd say that was in my top 5. I love them. I'm really excited about today because when they're cooked, boy, I'm going to have a feast. Now, I know if you look at me, you really don't think I eat a lot because I'm so slim and trim. Not. But I've got about 15 different foods in my top 5. This one is probably number 1 today. If I'm cooking pork butt one day, that might be one. Okay, I set up my pit with cooking these baby back ribs the same way as I cook it with my pork butt. The only difference is, on that pork butt, I put a 20-pound bag of charcoal in there because I want to heat at least about 12 hours or more to cook it. With the baby back ribs, I don't need but about 6 hours of good heat, so I put it 10 pounds of charcoal in there. Now, the ribs won't be on there that long. They won't be on the pit more than 2 hours straight. But I just need that heat to last where I can have good heat for it. And so we'll go on to the next step. But right now, what I do, I take my 50% water, 50% Worcestershire sauce, and I spray my ribs down. And I just spray on the top, just the meat side. I mean, you don't need it on the bone side. We're not going to be eating the bone. We're just going to be eating the meat off the ribs. So I don't fool with that side of the rib at all. And I make sure I cover the whole top of the ribs. Make sure it gets seasoning all in it. Now I'm going to tell you another thing. I don't rub my butt rub, Bear's Butt Rub, into my ribs. I want to stay caked on the top and pull that seasoning on down and let it right in there and heat up and pull it down on that rib. So I'm fixing to put them in. And you'll notice that I've got 4 more slabs on the pit that I put in here not too long ago. And that's the way I'll do it. My heat's in the middle there. And gonna get it like that. Stay in there. Close the lid. I've got my vent on half and we're ready to go. And what we're gonna do, we're going to leave them there for about an hour and let them cook just like they are. We'll come back and we'll show you what we do then. So Maddie, you can swish me on out of this one and we'll swish back on in the other one. Okay, it's been about an hour now. Our ribs have been on. They're doing real well. And if you'll notice, I've already wrapped the 4 that I had on there previously. They've been on there a little bit longer. But what we have now, here's how I tell that they need wrapping. If you can see a little bit, take them tongs at this end, and if you see a little bit of cracking in the meat on top, it's time to wrap them. And these here are ready to roll, ready to roll. Take them, put them in there. Boy, they hot too. All right. when I wrap them, I'm wrapping with the bone side down first, and then when I roll them over, that leaves the bone side up and the meat side down. And I take them and I put them meat side down on the pit, away from the heat. And let me tell you why I do that. Now they're just going to get in there and go to cooking real well. And the meat is going to be on the bottom of that foil. And the juices, as they cook out, that meat is going to soak up all the seasoning that's on there. All the Bear's Butt Rub be in there, and it'd be soaking in it right now. So we're going to leave them on there another hour, and we'll come back and show you what we do next. That's it. Okay, it's been about an hour. We've wrapped our ribs, put them back on the pit, meat side down. And now our third step is we're going to come in here and we're going to take these ribs, meat side down again. Oh, they smell so good. They smell good. I mean, they're good and juicy. You can see that juice trying to come out of them. And what we're going to do, we're going to put the lid back on our ice chest, or what we call today our steam chest. Leave them in there for about an hour again. Then we'll come back to the best part, open them up, see what they look like, and do the tasting. That's going to be the best part. All right, I'll see you back in about an hour. Okay, it's been about an hour. We're going to take them out. Take the slab out. Put it in our tray. And we're going to open it up to see what it looks like. I'm going to tell you something. Juicy, juicy, juicy. And look at there. You just don't need a knife. Take them and pull them apart just like that. Now then, we're going to taste them. Look at that, just come off the bone. Goodness, that's good. That's so good. I'm kind of like old Tony the Tiger. They're great. They're great. Now, you heard the saying, taste so good you slap your mama. Well, I wouldn't dare slap my mama. I'd probably draw back a nub. But with these, I need to slap myself just to make sure I'm not drinking. They are good. Now let me tell you, to get Bear's Butt Rub, you can go to Max in Pineville, Tioga, Alexandria. We have it at Ball Foods, Balls, Louisiana. We got it at Noodle Stop and Go at Pickens. We now have it over at Max Superstar in Gina, Louisiana. We got it up at Holloway General Store, both sides of the highway. And we got the newly opened store down at DeVille, Fat Boys. Now, we're working on getting it at Super One in Pineville, Kingsville, and Alexandria. We just got a few loose ends we've got to tie up, but I'm thinking here between a week or two we ought to have it there. Now, if you're not local, you can go to our website at www.bearsbuttrub.com and you can buy it off of there. Now, you need to try it. This is some good stuff. Good stuff. Now, I believe with all my heart, if you'll try Bear's Butt Rub, you'll not only like it, but you'll love it. Thanks.